Hi, we are an ordinary family trying to live an extraordinary life. Even though Barrier is our name, we never let anything get in our way. We are the Barriers, Andrew, Maggie, and Laura, a family who loves to explore new places and take on new challenges. Like any family, we are also a team, ready to take on the world. Spending our time outdoors, doing the things we love with friends and family is what we cherish most. There's no such thing as a stranger, just a friend we haven't met yet. Welcome to our adventure.
What is up, everyone? Right now, things are a little tough. Everybody's stuck at home. You might be getting bored at this point, being stuck inside your house. If you don't have a yard or an area where you can go run around, play, do some things. If you have kids, of course, there's a helicopter coming over. Hold on a second. We'll try this again. But that doesn't mean you still can't get out of the house and do something and be at your house necessarily. One of the things that I love doing, and a lot of people love doing, is gardening, whether it's doing flowers or vegetables. It's a big hobby of mine. Something is fun about it. I enjoy going out and picking vegetables and then bringing them up to the house and eating them for dinner that night. So over the next couple weeks, I'm going to be posting some videos from the garden, getting things ready in the garden, how to plant certain vegetables that I do in the garden, and different ways to do it. We live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and we have enough of a yard to be able to have a big garden, as you can tell. But we have friends that live downtown. They live in apartments and they like to grow things and they do it on the porch. I'm not going to be able to get to their house to take a video. I might be able to have them send a video clip or show you how they do it, just for a fun, different way to try to do things. But it's nice being outside. I mean, it's still kind of cool right now, but this is about the time of the year that you get your garden ready, that you get it set up, and you can start planting a few things this time of the year, even though it is a little chilly. But it's a nice way to get outside. If you have kids, the kids enjoy it. It's fun getting dirty. But here it is. How's it going, everybody? So today, as you can tell, we are out in the garden. We like to get our own vegetables, grow them ourselves, make a good salad out of them. I don't know if you can hear these birds, but they're really loud right here right now. Anyway, this little bed right here is what I use to grow my carrots in. I use my good old little Troy-Bilt tiller. I don't know if you can see it. Just to loosen up the dirt at the beginning of the season each year. Usually I go back with a rake or a little hoe and try to smooth things out. As you can tell, I've already done that today. And there are still some loose weeds that are just kind of hanging in here. I like to pull the loose ones out so they're not in the way. Let's get them as far as we can reach from here. I'm trying not to track too much dirt. Going to in-laws for dinner tonight. And I don't want to make a mess of their house because I probably won't have time to shower before I go over there. But we'll pull out whatever big clumps of weeds are in here. I'm not usually worried about the small ones, just because I come down here almost every day, if not every day, every other day, to come water them and to check on everything that I plant, make sure no animals have gotten in here. So I can pull out weeds if I see them starting to grow then. But so like I said, we're doing carrots in this bed. Now on the packs of these, it always says spacing 15 inches between the rows and each seed 2 inches apart. Well, I like to break the rules a little bit. And I go still 2 inches apart with the seeds, but I make my rows about 5 inches apart so I can really maximize the space. I've never had an issue doing that. If anything, I get twice as many carrots as if I did it another way. But so let's get the hoe here and we're gonna make some rows. The one downside about carrot seeds, They are super tiny, super easy to drop. If you drop a couple of them in one spot, that's okay. Just wait for them to sprout and pop up a little bit, and you can thin them then if you even really want to. So, ooh, that was close. Almost lost all of them. Sometimes, there's been times where I just let them grow and the two carrots just grow together. They still taste fine. They might look a little funky, but still tastes like a carrot to me. All right, so there's multiple different varieties of carrots, but this is basically what the seeds will always look like. They almost look like little tiny sunflower seeds. I don't know if you're even able to see them. You can see the breeze is actually starting to blow them around in my hand just a little bit. But one of these packs of seeds comes with, I don't even know how many, but plant them almost all the time, they will grow. I just kind of put a couple in my fingers and just sprinkle them down the row. Like I said before, about every 2 inches apart, drop one or two. Most people will drop two and pick out one, but for the most part I haven't had an issue with them growing, so I just plant one every 2 inches. So right now I have the first 3 rows, I have seeds in them, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cover them up while I'm here, and I'll move my way down. And really you don't need much dirt on top of carrot seeds. They only need to be, probably only like a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch deep, but they'll pop up in no time at all. So far, for me, carrots have been one of those things that animals just don't seem to mess with. I've tried doing corn. I think the squirrels, the birds, I'm not sure which, get into the corn. And squash and zucchini I've never had an issue with, but carrots is one of those things that's almost never failed. Really easy to grow. I've seen people do it in buckets. I've done it in buckets myself in college when I didn't really have anywhere to plant anything. I went to Lowe's and got 2 or 3 5-gallon buckets, filled them up with dirt, and planted some carrot seeds and let them grow. And then it's really easy because you just dump the bucket out when they're done growing. You're ready to eat them. Well, that's basically it for carrots. You gotta water them, let them sit for 2 or 3 weeks. You should see them sprout up. In the meantime, find something else to grow. See you next time. Thanks for watching the video. Give it a thumbs up, and if you enjoyed it, then please stick around. Next week I will be posting another video of how to grow carrots a different way, so you can do it in a smaller area if you just have a little porch and you don't have much of a yard. So enjoy.